Hello, everyone. I am Davina. Today, we will discuss business communication. In the working world, clear communication is essential for work to run smoothly. If communication is not clear, misunderstandings can occur between teams. Therefore, we must convey the message clearly, concisely, and politely. In meetings, good communication helps the team understand common goals.
Hi guys, I'm Devina Aryani, a student from Technocrat Indonesia University with NPM 2541-2025 from Accounting Class 25A. Okay guys, we will discuss about business communication. Business communication is the process of conveying information, message, ideas, or concept carried out by individuals or organizations in the business world to achieve certain goals, such as corporation, transaction, work coordination, and decision making. Business communication involves the exchange of information between interested parties, both within the organization and with external parties such as customers, partners, or the public. According to Hemstreet and Betty, communication is a process of exchanging information between individuals through an ordinary system, both with symbols, signal, or behavior or actions. Business communication has several main purposes, namely, first, conveying information. Communication is used to provide important information to employees, customers, or business partners. For example, new product information, change in company policy. Second, providing instructions, used to provide direction or work order to employees so that tasks can be carried out correctly. For examples, job instructions, division of tasks within a team. Third, influencing or persuading. Business communication also aims to influence others to accept certain ideas or decisions. For example, product promotion, business negotiations. And the last, building good relationships. Communication helps build good relationship with customer, coworkers, and business partners. Business communication can build good relationship because through clear, polite, and open communication, each party can understand each other's needs, expectations, and goals. Next, let's look at the forms of business communication. First, verbal communication. Verbal communication is communication that uses words, either spoken or written, to convey information in business activities. Example of verbal communication: company meetings, business presentations, negotiation with business partners, telephone or video call conversations. And example of written verbal communication: business emails, formal company letters, business reports, corporation proposals. And finally, there's nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication is communication that occurs without using words, but through body language or certain symbols. For example of nonverbal communication in business, facial expressions that indicate a friendly or unfriendly attitude, eye contact while speaking that indicates attention, hand gesture to emphasize a message, tone of voice that indicates seriousness or confidence, appearance or dress that reflects professionalism. Nonverbal communication often reinforces the message conveyed verbally. Next, there are several ways to conduct effective business communication. To ensure successful business communication, you need to pay attention to the following. First, message must be clear and easy to understand. Second, use polite and professional language. Third, choose the right communication medium. Fourth, Listen carefully to the other person. Fifth, provide clear feedback. And the last, avoid misunderstandings. The next topic is interpersonal communication. It is the process of exchanging message, information, thought, and feeling between two or more people, directly or indirectly, to achieve mutual understanding. This communication is usually face-to-face, allowing for direct feedback between the communicator and the recipient. Menurut Joseph De Vito, komunikasi antar pribadi adalah proses pengiriman dan penerimaan pesan antara dua orang atau kelompok kecil dengan beberapa efek dan umpan balik secara langsung. The purpose of interpersonal communication. First, collaboration. Interpersonal communication help individuals coordinate and cooperate with each other to achieve common goals. Through good communication, everyone can understand their tasks and roles, allowing work to be carried out more effectively. Second, conveying information. One of purpose of interpersonal communication is to convey information, ideas, or message to others. The information conveyed can be knowledge, direction, or explanation so that others understand what the being conveyed. Third, sharing experience. Interpersonal communication allows one to share life experience, story, or knowledge with others. By sharing experience, one can learn from others and broaden one's horizon. 4. Growing sympathy. Through good communication, one can develop feelings of sympathy, empathy, and mutual respect. This helps create warmer relationship and greater understanding. And the last, building good relationship. Interpersonal communication is crucial for building and maintaining harmonious relationship with others, whether friends, family, or coworkers. Good relationship foster trust, comfort, and stronger collaborations. The final topic is cross-cultural business communication. Cross-cultural business communication is communication used in the business world, both verbal and non-verbal, taking into account cultural factors within a region, area, or country. Komunikasi bisnis lintas budaya adalah proses pertukaran informasi, pesan, atau ide dalam kegiatan bisnis yang terjadi antara individu atau kelompok yang berasal dari latar belakang budaya yang berbeda. Perbedaan budaya tersebut dapat meliputi bahasa, nilai, kebiasaan, cara berpikir, dan cara berinteraksi dalam dunia bisnis. Menurut Gert Hofstede, budaya mempengaruhi cara seseorang berpikir, bertindak, dan berkomunikasi dalam kehidupan, termasuk dalam aktivitas bisnis. Dalam era globalisasi, banyak perusahaan bekerja sama dengan perusahaan dari negeri lain. Oleh karena itu, komunikasi lintas budaya menjadi sangat penting karena dapat memperlancar kerjasama internasional, menghindari kesalahpahaman budaya, meningkatkan keberhasilan negosiasi bisnis, dan membangun hubungan bisnis yang baik dengan mitra dari negara lain. Dalam praktiknya, komunikasi lintas budaya sering mengalami hambatan seperti perbedaan bahasa, perbedaan persepsi dan cara berpikir, stereotip, atau prasangka terhadap budaya lain, dan perbedaan kebiasaan dalam berbisnis. Hambatan-hambatan ini dapat menyebabkan kesalahpahaman dan konflik jika tidak dikelola dengan baik. Agar komunikasi bisnis lintas budaya berjalan dengan baik, beberapa hal yang dapat dilakukan yaitu memahami budaya negara lain, menggunakan bahasa yang jelas dan sederhana, menghargai perbedaan budaya, menghindari prasangka, dan bersikap terbuka dan fleksibel dalam berkomunikasi. Contoh penerapan komunikasi bisnis lintas budaya dalam dunia bisnis antara lain, perusahaan Indonesia bekerja sama dengan perusahaan Jepang, negosiasi perdagangan antara perusahaan dari negara yang berbeda, pertemuan bisnis internasional, serta komunikasi antara karyawan dari berbagai negara dalam perusahaan multinasional. Kesimpulan yang bisa kita ambil yaitu komunikasi merupakan proses penting dalam dunia usaha yang digunakan untuk menyampaikan informasi, membangun hubungan, serta mencapai tujuan organisasi. Komunikasi yang efektif akan membantu perusahaan meningkatkan kerjasama, produktivitas, dan keberhasilan bisnis. Sekian presentasi yang dapat saya sampaikan. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.